everyone. So today I'm going to be discussing the ableist argument against veganism. If you don't know what ableism is, it's basically discrimination against someone because they can't do something that someone else can. So that is the short, simple definition of that. So a lot of non-vegan people will argue that they think they can eat animals because, or they think they should eat animals because humans are the superior species. So I'm going to kind of break that down a little bit and discuss what that might mean. So being a superior species might have to do with our level of intelligence or our physical abilities when it comes to, preying on another species or, manipulating a species in a certain way to our benefit. However, I make the argument that a lot of individuals who are human actually aren't, superior to a lot of the other species in the world. And it's not to say that is a negative thing. It's just a fact. So what I mean by this is that some individuals may have mental disabilities, some individuals may have physical disabilities that don't allow us to do certain things that others might do. So my question then is, does that mean that our life is less valuable than others? Does that mean that because we can't do something or think certain ways that what we can bring to the table is somehow less than someone else? My argument would be no. Our life is just as valuable as anyone else's life. And just because our abilities are different doesn't mean that we don't deserve life, that we don't deserve to be treated with respect, with compassion, with love. And I feel that a lot of people are in this mindset that animals like pigs and cows and chickens, they aren't valuable to us as a society, and or their abilities that they have aren't good enough for some reason. And so to me, that's quite ableist. And I believe that Darla, my cat is inspecting the camera right now. I believe that people may not realize that a lot of the animals that they're eating, or some of the animals that they're eating, are more intelligent than their dogs and cats at home. And even if they weren't more intelligent than their dogs and cats at home, our dogs and cats at home have abilities of their own that we might not necessarily have. Better vision at some points, or better hearing. And so all of these different factors, it's interesting to think about what makes us, put chickens and cows and pigs in a category that makes them seem not valuable to us, or makes them seem less deserving of respect and compassion than, let's say, our cats and dogs at home, where they just have different abilities. That's all there is to it. It's as simple as it gets. They just have different abilities. Just like humans, we have different abilities. We are not the superior species. We are all equal. And the animals were here, a lot of the animals were here before we were here on Earth. And they will be here after a lot of them. So it's just so egotistical and, just so kind of naive, I guess, to say that humans are the superior species, and even if it's factual in terms of our intelligence level and things like that, that we have different abilities that might be better suited for our own lives, because technically these animals don't need technology. They don't need roads. They don't need all these different things that humans, created. We only created these things for us. you know, the earth lives without us. So I think it's really egotistical to say that, you know, we are the superior species and all this. And it really just ties into this idea of, you know, an ableist mindset. So that's my video for today, and just leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Not trying to be radical, not trying to equate, you know, people with disabilities with, you know, farm animals. But I mean, I believe personally that all humans are equal to all animals because we are animals. So, I mean, I'm not trying to belittle anyone that's disabled. I'm disabled myself. I'm just speaking in terms of, you know, critical thinking. Like, let's just think about this for a moment. You know, we're categorizing these animals based on their abilities, but we all have different abilities. So, that's my video, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great day wherever you are.